Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Attorney Shah Peerally, and we're going to discuss about something, a question from a SP Law Forum, where someone, an unregistered guest, asked the question. I am currently on OPT and recently took up a new job. Was on short-term assignments and have never been without a job on my OPT with joining date on January 11, 2016. I plan to travel to India and wondering if it is safe to do so. I had the following concern. Is the traveling on OPT is safe? My major is marketing and the job I took had lit a title of retail vendor manager. Even though this job has marketing and I'm responsible for big premium brands vendors, would there be any questioning from USCIS while I enter back to the USA? Thank you very much, first of all, for the question. As you know, you can post your questions on our forum, and I'm going to answer this question quickly. For one, it is safe to travel on OPT if you have a letter of employment and if you have an F1 stamp on your passport. I repeat that, an F1 stamp on your passport, because the OPT itself is not a visa. It's attached to the F1 student visa, DS, which is a duration of stay. So you need to have that valid, then you will be able to travel. The other situation is if you got your OPT from a small school, and you know who I'm talking about, which school I'm talking about here, you have to be careful if you're traveling. And also, if you don't have an F1 stamp, that might be a problem. From my experience, oftentimes the State Department has refused to actually give a F1 stamp while you are on OPT. This is my experience. Doesn't mean they should not be giving it, but this is my experience. If the F1 visa stamp is expired or you want to get a new visa stamp, for example, you entered on an H4, you transferred to an F1, and now you never had a stamp really of F1. If you want to travel, it might cause problems for you. So be very careful on that. As for the position itself, I think it should be okay as long as it's in marketing. But again, it's very hard to tell until I look at your job description. But having said that, if you want to know more on OPT travel, give us a call at 510-742-5887. The 2 points to remember today: if you're traveling, you have an F1 visa, and you have a letter of employment, you should be okay to come back. If not, then I recommend that you don't travel, because it becomes very hard to get the stamp. Or it all depends on the school, but it becomes a little bit hard. So whatever I told you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 510-742-5887. The website to check for us is attorneyonair.com or peerallylaw.com. For question, splawforum.com. I will put those websites at the bottom of this YouTube video. Thank you.